Hi guys, oh my god, the time is 2:16. I am tired, but I want to make this week more than anything. So in this video, I want to show you guys how to replace a closure wig. One of the things that you need to pay attention to when you're replacing a closure wig is the closure that you're replacing the closure with needs to be the same size. For instance, this is a 4x4, so I need to replace it with a 4x4 closure. You cannot replace it with any other closure but the 4x4. However, if you decide to use a bigger closure or a smaller closure, then obviously you have to redo the whole wig. Oh, guys. So the reason why the client wanted to replace the closure is because she feels like the quality of the closure on the other wig is not matching the hair. And also it's a bit short. It's too short for the, see how short it is. It is too short for the length of this wig. So we got a longer one. A much longer one. See the difference? See, this one is much longer. I don't know if you can see the difference. So we are replacing this closure to this. So the first step that you're going to do, you're also going to need one of these. I use this to undo my client's wigs. So this is actually something that people who sew clothes or other things, so they will use this type of thing to remove the thread. So I'm going to remove the closure like that. I'm going to remove the thread on the side along the perimeter of the lace closure. So I'm just going to take it off from there. Oh guys, my job is not easy. So because this one, I'm still going to use this closure in another wig that my client gave me. It's actually a bob. Let me show you guys. So this bob also is a bit too short for the bob, so she wants me to replace it. She wants me to replace the bob, the closure of the bob as well, with the one that is on this long wig. So I'm going to be replacing 2 wigs, the closure of 2 wigs this night. So I think that's what I want to do. Guys, I don't want to sleep until, because I still have to wash all of these wigs. So before I sleep, I want to make sure that I wash all the wigs so they can dry overnight, so that when I wake up, even if I wake up at 11 or at 12 or around 1, it's fine. Then I know I have done most of the work that I'm supposed to do. But I'm so sleepy. I'm not sleepy, honestly. I'm really not sleepy. I'm just I don't know, being lazy, I guess. So you're just removing it on the perimeter, just on the perimeter here. I'm gonna come back when I have removed it. Okay, so I've just finished removing the closure, and I'm going to make sure that I remove all the excess thread that has been sewn previously. I must mention that this wig was not made by me. I personally do not like using wool when I'm making my wigs. I prefer using a small thread, which I doubled it twice. I don't know the right term for that, but yeah, so I'm just removing the excess thread. Yeah, let me show you guys how it looks now that I've removed it. So this is how the closure is now. Sorry, this is how the rest of the wig is looking right now. You will notice that the threads on the first track have removed. That is not a problem. You are going to first sew on the closure and then sew the first track on again. So this is how it's looking right now. Sew on the closure. So you want to make sure that okay, you're gonna get your pins. You want to make sure that the wig has like a U shape. You know, the shape of a closure is more like a U shape. So you're going to try your best to pin this as close as possible. Am I whispering? Am I whispering? So you're going to try to form a U shape. Like that. Just try your best to pin it into a U shape. Okay, as you can see now we got a nice U shape. And then you're going to take your closure and then you're going to try and just to see if it's fitting nicely there, that there are no gaps. So you're going to need more pins for this. So you're going to place it, you know, your closure needs to always be a bit forward by like an inch. So you're going to place it there. Then you're gonna take this, but like you're pretty much putting it in like a puzzle. I hope you guys can see very well. You're pretty much puzzling it in on the shape that you made. It's very important that you pin it down because on all the corners so that it stays in place while you sew it. So I pinned it there. You can see everywhere is closed already. Then we're gonna go to the back. Let's go to the back. I think we should start with the side first. As you can see, this side, guys, okay, so you can place it here as well. Take another pin. You need a lot of pins for this, so I'm going to place it like that and then get another pin. Then try, just the most important thing is that everything is sitting where it's supposed to be. So you're gonna try and pull it back like that, pull it to the back and then pin it. If it's visible, you can see that line is joining, but it's like there's a little bit of a gap here, so you're just gonna bring it closer. I think actually this one needs to be brought closer, so we're gonna try and pin that one up, push it up a little bit. Oh, that's better. And then the back. to the back, it's still having a little bit of a gap. So you just need to make sure that it's nice and tight. As you can see, there's a gap here. So that gap is not a good sign. So it means what you can either do is can still move this over here. Okay, this is fine over here. So basically what you're trying to do is to make sure that the placement of the closure is correct. So you're going to try and make this part longer, because the problem now is the back. You see there's a bit of a gap there. So you need to try and pull it, like these are the corners of the back. So you're going to try and pull it and pull this part down so that it can accommodate, or it can, I don't know if I make sense, like that. So here it's a bit far anyway, so I'm gonna try and pull the corners that way. So it's slowly getting more tighter. So I'm gonna try and pull this corner again. So now your goal is to, you see, you need to also pay attention to this one. You don't want to be pulling outward and then this one is getting wobbly again. So as you can see, so everywhere is nice and tight now. Like that. Like pins are going to be your best friend when it comes to do this. So you're going to try now and put that back. Like that. Until you feel like everything is in place, then you can start sewing your wig. So I'm just readjusting. Just readjusting everything to make sure that everything is in place. Guys, this is a job, like it's a lot of work. And then you're just gonna pin that down. So now that everything is pinned out down, you need to have your hair out of the way. So you're gonna need a hair clip just to get the hair out of the way. As you can see, everywhere is fitting very nicely. So let me show you guys how it looks right now. See, everywhere is nicely, there's a bit of a gap here. I can just use a pin, bring it up a little bit. Just gonna use a pin to bring it up. And then I'm just gonna sew across the perimeter. So when you sew on the wig, you're going to connect it to the first track. And when you sew, you need to make sure it's like really deep, that you're gripping everything from here. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. I still think I need to pull this one down. Yeah, that one just needs to be pinned down. But everything is cool for now, so I'm just gonna sew everything. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to sew. So when you're sewing a closure, you don't wanna make your thread too long, because you don't need a lot of thread to go around. You just want to make it like the right size so that you don't pull too much as well. So whenever I sew my wigs, right, I always start from here, go this way, and then go back to the back. So this is how I'm going to start. So I'm gonna put it, I want the knot to be behind, so I'm gonna start it there like that. Then I'm gonna go in the closure. I'm taking it from under. Hope you guys can see. See, I'm joining everything, and then I'm moving to the front. You see how I'm gripping everything? Make sure you grip everything because you need this to be joined, like really, really, really joined. So just getting the hair out of the way. You see? So I'm just going. On that first, like very first track, like in front, over here, you need to make sure you go over it about 2 or 3 times to make sure that it's nicely secured. Another thing that I need to mention is when you connect your needle to the lace, make sure you take it on the tip of the lace. Don't go too into the hair, just like maybe around here. That's enough, around the tip of the lace. So I'm just gonna finish it off camera. I'm gonna come back when I go on the other side. Okay, so now I'm on the other side. So I'm going to obviously go this way and then go back a little bit just to secure. I like to secure the ends of my closures even when I'm making it. I like to secure the ends of my closures by going over the edges twice. Cut my thread and then I'll show you guys how it looks. So that is how it's looking. think I'm sleepy now. So I just went ahead and combed it down like that, just to detangle the hairs that maybe have been caught in the thread. So yeah, see guys, it's done. Just like that. It didn't even take me 10 minutes and it's done. She's looking nice and snuggly. So the next step will be for me to wash this wig. I still need to wash it. I wanted to add the closure first before washing it, and then I'm going to customize it for the client, but that won't be on this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please do comment down below if you have tried this and it actually worked out for you, and please like, comment and subscribe. Peace. Love you guys.